For 7 years, she was forced to smile on, command a performer in North Korea's beauty squad, where even bathroom breaks required a security escort. In 2023, 5 young women chose freedom over a lifetime of surveillance, risking execution to escape during the Asian Games in China. Their crime in North Korea's eyes? Wanting the same rights you're exercising, right? Now the freedom to choose your own life. This is the story of Kim Seol-hwa and 4 women who refused to remain tools of the regime. If these stories matter to you, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Your support helps us bring these untold stories to light. Together, we can be a voice for those who cannot speak. My name is Kim Seol-hwa. For 7 years, I performed with North Korea's cheerleading squad, the one they call the Beauty Squad. You've probably seen us on TV. Red uniforms, white makeup, smiling and cheering. That was me. In 2017, at 22, I graduated from Pyongyang Arts University with a degree in vocal performance. The cheerleading squad selected me right after. My father worked as an official in the party's propaganda department. My mother taught at Pyongyang Music University. Our family had status in Pyongyang. Getting picked for the squad meant the party recognized you. Dorm life made military training look easy. We woke at 6 every morning. 10 hours of singing and dancing every single day. One wrong move, and the entire group started over from the beginning. Evenings brought ideological study sessions. We memorized the achievements of President Kim Il-sung, General Kim Jong-il, and Marshal Kim Jong-un. Still, I felt proud. I could travel abroad. We ate good food. During holidays, we got meat, rations plus sugar and cooking oil, more than regular citizens received. But strange things happened. Every time we traveled overseas, security agents followed us everywhere. To the bathroom. Even when we slept. They confiscated our phones immediately. Any conversation with foreigners faced strict control. Once in Beijing, a Chinese person simply said hello to me. That night, they interrogated me for 3 hours. Summer 2023, 5 of us prepared for deployment. To the Asian Games in Hangzhou, China, Myung-hee, Sun-young, Myran, Eunbyul, and me, we'd worked together for 7 years. Back then, I never imagined we'd escape North Korea together. A small doubt always lingered in the back of my mind. Why couldn't we walk around freely? Why couldn't we talk to foreigners? At the time, it was just a question. Nothing more. My life changed in fall 2020. My father died of heart disease. We couldn't get medicine, not even in Pyongyang. Even as a party official, my father couldn't receive proper treatment. After my father died, our family's status dropped fast. The university nearly fired my mother. My younger sister almost lost her admission to Kim Il-sung University. My work with the cheerleading squad barely saved them. That's when it hit me. We could be thrown away at any moment. An even more shocking thing happened to my colleague Sun Young. She was 30. The party married her off to a 55-year-old military general. He already had a wife. She couldn't refuse. The last time she came by the dorm, she told us, "Don't end up like me." For the first time, I understood. We weren't people. We were tools. The party used us when needed, then discarded us. Even during the Korean War, they say it wasn't this bad. Spring 2023. Myung-hee's brother got dragged to a political prison camp. His crime? Watching a Korean drama. Myung-hee cried every night. The 5 of us started sharing our real thoughts after that. In the dorm bathroom, when no one else was around. Is this normal? Why do we have to live like this? But we were scared. One wrong word could land us in a camp. That summer, I visited my father's grave. I knelt there and cried for a long time. Father, how should I live? A small fire started burning inside me. This isn't right. I can't live like this anymore. September 2023, we flew to Hangzhou, China. Looking out the bus window from the airport to the hotel, I couldn't believe my eyes. I had no idea China had developed this much. Skyscrapers reached toward the sky. Clean roads everywhere. At night, colorful lights lit up the entire city. Back in Pyongyang, the power went out every night. Complete darkness. The hotel room amazed me too. Hot water poured from the taps. Back at the dorm, we washed with cold water even in winter. What shocked me most were the Chinese people themselves. They had freedom, laughing and talking in the streets, sitting in cafes, drinking coffee, looking at their phones, clearly enjoying something. Nobody seemed to be watching them. Once, on a bus, I saw a Chinese woman watching a Korean movie on her phone. My heart pounded so hard. In China, you could watch freely. In North Korea, you risked your life for that. But our surveillance got worse. Security agents stood guard in every hotel corridor. They stationed 2 in our room. No going outside. We couldn't even open the windows. We were birds in a cage. One night, the 5 of us met in the bathroom. Myung-hee spoke quietly. Should we really go back to North Korea? Yoon-byul said bravely, what if we ran away instead? We could go to South Korea. That night, sleep wouldn't come. What happens if we go back? A lifetime of surveillance, control, no freedom. We weren't making sacrifices. We were being oppressed. A week before our return flight, shocking news reached us. A senior squad member tried to defect. They caught her and sent her to a political prison camp. Even her 9-year-old daughter went to the camp. My whole body went cold. That night, the 5 of us made our final decision. If not now, there's no chance. Go back to North Korea and it's over for us. Sun-young said, they already stole my life once. This time I want to choose. Myung-hee spoke carefully. My brother's in a camp. If I defect, what happens to him? We all cried. Leaving family behind, the pain cut deep. The anguish of families separated during the Korean War. Now we had to live through it again. Moran said, we need to stay here and live free. Maybe someday we can bring our families out. Go back to North Korea and everything ends. Yoon-byul added, brace yourselves. If even one of us gets caught, we all die. We all nodded. The preparation moved forward in secret. Myung-hee had contacted a Chinese broker. 5,000 US dollars per person. We pooled everything, prize money from cheerleading, money from our parents. We sold our gold rings and necklaces. Escape date October 7th, 2023, 1 day before our flight home. That last night, I wrote a letter to my mother. Mother, please forgive me. I'm so sorry for being an unfaithful daughter, but I want to live freely. When reunification comes, we'll meet again. October 7th, 2023, 2 in the morning, the longest night of my life. We lay in bed, but nobody slept. 2 security agents snored away. Myung-hee got up carefully. Bathroom excuse? I followed. All 5 of us met in the bathroom and changed into clothes we'd prepared. Passports and money in our pockets. Nothing else. Opening the door terrified me most. It creaked. One agent rolled over, but thankfully didn't wake up. I prayed to my Father in heaven. Father, please help us. The hallway sat dark. We took the emergency stairs from the 12th floor down to the 1st. Each step felt like 1,000 years. When I opened the 1st floor door, outside air touched my face. It smelled like freedom. A black van waited at the hotel's back entrance. The broker. Get in, quick! We climbed inside. The moment the van pulled away, lights flashed on at the hotel entrance. Someone had noticed we were gone. The van flew down the road. Sirens wailed behind us. The broker took sharp turns. After about an hour, we stopped at a rundown warehouse. You need to hide here for 3 days. The North Koreans asked Chinese police for help. They're searching all of Hangzhou right now. Sitting on the warehouse floor, we held each other tight. Sun-young's voice cracked. Will we make it? I squeezed her hand. We've come this far. We can only move forward now. Sleep never came that night. Every car sound outside made us jump. But hope lived alongside the fear. For the first time, we'd chosen our own path. 3 days later, we moved to a small village 5 hours from Hangzhou. An elderly Korean-Chinese woman lived alone there. She was over 70. The moment she saw us, tears ran down her face. Oh, you poor children. You must have been so scared. Her accent sounded just like my mother's. I cried too. Her house was small, but nobody complained. Just being alive felt like a gift. We couldn't go outside during the day. Whenever she went shopping, we hid in the closet. About a week in, word came that Chinese police had arrived in the village, looking for defectors. The grandmother rushed us to the storage shed behind the house. We buried ourselves under piles of vegetables. Police entered the house. We didn't even breathe. Have you seen any strangers around here? No, I live alone. After about an hour, the grandmother came and pulled us out. Yunbyul burst into tears. I can't do this anymore. Sun Young held Yunbyul tight. Just a little longer. We'll reach South Korea soon. But her voice shook too. When the broker came, we asked, when can we go to South Korea? Wait a bit longer. They've tightened defector crackdowns right now. It felt hopeless. That night we talked. Did we make the right choice? Myung-hee answered, I don't know. But I'm not sorry. Where would we be right now if we'd stayed in North Korea? Those 3 weeks in China felt like hell. Every day, the fear of getting caught. But we didn't give up. Late October. The broker arrived. Time to move. He handed us 5 fake Chinese passports. Use these to get to Laos. From there, go to Thailand and find the South Korean embassy. We said goodbye to the grandmother. Live well in South Korea, children. Someday our people will be one nation again. Her hands felt as warm as my mother's. The road to the airport scared me most. At every checkpoint, my heart stopped. Luckily, we passed through without major problems. When the plane took off, Myung-hee gripped my hand hard. We're really doing this, right? Yes, we're doing it. We landed in Laos. Another broker loaded us onto an old bus, heading to the Laos-Thailand border. Crisis hit at the border checkpoint. A Thai police officer examined our passports closely. The broker seemed to slip him money. The officer handed back our passports. You can go. We'd entered Thailand. We waited 2 days in a small town. For the first time in those 2 days, we could breathe a little easier. We ate rice noodles at a small restaurant. I realized how happy you could be just sitting freely, in a restaurant eating a meal. Finally, the day came to go to Bangkok. The broker gave us the South Korean embassy address. From here, you're on your own. We took a taxi to the embassy. When we arrived at the building, the South Korean flag rippled in the wind. Seeing it, we all broke down. We held hands tight and opened the embassy door. We came from North Korea. Please help us. November 28, 2023. We landed at Incheon Airport. Were we really in South Korea? Was this a dream? For several days, government agencies questioned us. The investigators were kind. You've been through so much. You're safe now. Early December, we went to a place called Hanawon. 3 months learning how to live in South Korea. South Korean speech patterns, computers, job preparation. At first, everything amazed me. Supermarkets overflowed with goods. 24-hour convenience stores seemed impossible. On the internet, I could freely search for news about North Korea. I missed my mother. She appeared in my dreams every night. Myung-hee cried daily thinking about her brother in the camp. A Hanawon teacher told us, you need to live well here. That's how you honor your families. We graduated from Hanawon in March. The 5 of us settled in Seoul. I wanted to study social welfare so I could help other defectors. Sun Young got a job at a restaurant. Myung-hee joined a trading company. Miran and Yunbyul enrolled in university. Our choice was right. The pain of separation from family, we'll carry that for life. But now we can live as human beings. We can say what we want, watch what we want, go where we want. That's freedom. Over 20 million people still live in North Korea. There are people, too. Reunification must happen. To see my mother again, reunification must happen. Living in free South Korea, I'm truly grateful. Someday, I dream of the day when people from Pyongyang and Seoul can meet freely in the streets. When that day comes, I'll take my mother to N Seoul Tower. Waiting for that day, I live hard today. Until reunification comes, let's hold on to hope together.